What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on our Rainy Day Skyblock series. And last episode we did build this beautiful like monument looking thing behind us, the fountain. This is going to be a start to our huge island, but in today's episode we're going to be carrying on with our farming, and we're going to be building ourselves a bamboo farm. So we've now completed our studies for sugarcane. So we come into here, sugarcane, we are specialist. Once you get to advanced, you actually unlock the next item in, I think that's for every single category, whether it's crop or mobs or whatever. But now we have a bamboo, so we need to start farming some bamboo so we can finally unlock ourselves cactus, and then we can get a little money going. Although we might not even need that this series, because on a TikTok live stream I did, which, guys, if you don't follow me on TikTok, I will put my link to it in the description down below, so you guys can go check it out and you can follow along with my live streams. Now, most of our lives will be based on YouTube, but TikTok is just a little, stream. Basically, we just opened ourselves a lot of the event keys, so that would be the winter keys, and we managed to get ourselves a lot of sprites. So we got ourselves 6, what are these called? Skill sprites? Yeah, we got 6 skill sprites, 5 studies. We got ourselves 9 sky dust sprites, and finally we got ourselves 10 money sprites, which if we check these, we've just got 1,000 in there, so that's already 10,000. So let's get straight into today's episode. So firstly, we're going to need ourselves a bunch of moss, in which I believe we have. Now, I don't know if we've got enough or not, but we'll find out pretty shortly. And in one of our PVs, I don't know which one it is, but it's in one of them, we have ourselves, yeah, so PV3, we have ourselves quite a bit of bamboo just to start us off. This was just given to us by one of our TikTok viewers. Okay, so we need to get ourselves some building blocks just so we can do our 10 layer thing. So we're going to just use the oak for now. And if we just come all the way down here. So between these two sugarcane layers, that is actually 10 layers. But we've managed to be able to work out that we can fit another layer in there. Obviously, sugarcane is very important to us, so we're going to squeeze another one in there on a stream or just off camera. But if we come down 10 from here, we can actually start our bamboo. Now, bamboo can grow to 12 to 16 blocks, I believe. So that's 1, 2. Let's just check this Y level quickly. So if we do F3. That's 270. We're gonna go to 260. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be 260. It's 259. That's 260. There we go. So now let's get rid of all this. And the block that I'm stood on is actually going to be where the moss goes. Then let's just turn that back off. And then we could do what we did with layers above us and have the platform of slabs below. No, I don't know. I feel like we're going to end up doing that just because we don't want to be seeing moss blocks. Obviously, we had to do it for the sugarcane to catch the water, so that didn't start just dripping down. But this time, it's going to be an optional choice, and we're going to go ahead with it. So let's drop ourselves back down. Now we want to line up with this corner. So I believe that's the corner. Yep. And then if we do slash multiply 32, now we're gonna have to work this out nicely, because yeah, so 32 gets us here, and then we need an extra 3, so we'll just get rid of that 2. Right, now that should line up with the corner. Great. Now we're gonna do that going all the way around. Okay, so we've done the outline. Now we're just gonna quickly fill this in, and just like that, it's now filled in. So the next thing we need to do is we need to start marking our platform up. So obviously we're going to put the slab going all the way around like we did with the layers above us. So if we do 2 there. 2, do we want to miss 2 or do we want to miss 1? Alright, so we're going to miss 1 for now just to see how it goes. So we're doing it in 2s because we want to be able to go in between and just whack them all. So once the sugar cane grows in here, this will be the block that we walk down, and we'll just go across, slap in every single piece. So that is the plan. Now, whether it lines up or not is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Boom. It does not line up. Looks like we're doing single ones on the end one. Now we're going to repeat that onto this side just so we don't fast place it off to the edge. And the same on this corner. 2, 3, 4, 5. Single, single. Alright, so we're going to place these slabs all the way around. Let's just mark off each corner. Again, that will just stop the fast place just going off the edge. So let me turn my multiplace back on. We got multiplace 32. That's them. Now it will not reach the edge, so we're gonna have to come over here and do that ourselves. Now, same on this side. Now guys, as I said in my last episode, having multiplace is honestly so good. You will not regret about buying it. It will help you in a lot of farms. And our next step is to, again, fast place all this moss, which we do not have enough. So with the money we got, we're going to quickly browse the auction. We've got some for 500 there. Right, we might have to ask in chat here. So that was 7 stacks, I believe, and it got us there. So we're probably going to need another 7 stacks. That's what I'm going to try and get. So we're going to get that from someone, hopefully, and we'll be right back. Right, we're back with 7 more stacks of moss, thanks to the Tic Tac Diamond 44. He helped us out quite a lot on this one. So let's put our multiplace back on, and let's get on with the rest of this bamboo farm. Right, so a few more layers left, just like that. Right, so now all the bamboo is placed. We're just gonna... let's just clear out our hotbar for a second. Right, so we're gonna get ourselves some sandstone slabs. Now, the reason we want these is we're gonna place it in between the moss as our little pathway before we use it to block off the water on our sugarcane. Now we're using it as our pathway, so we're keeping with the same type of color pattern, I guess you could say, same palette. So let's just place these down. Last one. There we go. And I'm not quite sure if we need water, not quite sure if we need light in order for these to work, but in order for them to grow. So we're about to find out with you guys. Pretty sure most of you already know. Now let's try to place down all this bamboo. Bamboo grows pretty quick, to be fair, so it will really help us in our studies. Now, can we fast place them across here? We can. Right, that's going to help me out and crap ton. Again, guys, fast place is just crazy good, and I highly recommend all you guys getting it. So now we've got the first layer placed. You can already see some's actually grown. We just click on the side of the bamboo, and basically it should be filling our full platform. Pretty sure it goes all the way to the end. It looks like it. Let's carry on doing this all the way across. Got about like 6 more to go. And just like that, all our bamboo is now placed, and that looks kind of crazy. Right, so basically now all we have left to do is wait for this bamboo to grow, and then we should start being able to harvest it. Now, whilst we wait for that, we're going to empty our inventory quickly, and the tool for harvesting bamboo is actually a sword, which I only found out the other day myself, because I actually thought it was an axe you'd use, because it is like wood, is it not? Right, so now all we got to do left is wait for it to grow, and don't know how much study points we're going to need to make it into advanced. So it is, I believe it's 1,000. Yeah, so it's 1,000 to start. I'm assuming, I can't remember what it was with the sugarcane. Was it like 30,000 in total? But what should happen is we've got 4 crop hoppers collecting all our sugarcane. So when we harvest the bamboo, it should also collect in here, which we've not got a crazy amount. Now, I was considering upgrading this for 5k each, so that's 20k sky dust in total, which we can afford. The only problem is, once we break this block, if we end up doing that, it's going to reset its level. Now, I don't know for definite if we're going to keep it here or not. That's something we'll find out later down the line. We currently have no special in there. So whilst waiting for the bamboo to grow, we're going to harvest all of this sugarcane. Hopefully we can get ourselves some more special sugarcane, because we're going to need that in a few... Well, I don't know if it's going to be a few episodes, but it's definitely an episode down the line. So we're going to harvest this, see if we got any, and then we're going to check on our bamboo. Right, guys, so I've just farmed all our sugarcane, and we... Actually, I don't think we checked if we got special. So let's quickly check that. And by the looks of it, we didn't. No, so we didn't get a special from that time of harvesting, but we came down to check on our bamboo, and all the middle sources isn't growing. Now this is due to the light level. So bamboo actually does need a light level in order to grow, and needs to be hitting the top of the actual seed or the bamboo or whatever whatever it is in the case. Now if we click F3, over here we got client light, which where we're currently at is 7, and that's coming from the sky. We got 0 from a block. Now a few of the best light sources in the game are jack-o'-lanterns, beacons, end portals, sea lanterns, and a few of other stuff. Now that we actually didn't bring that cleared. Now obviously we're on a skyblock with limited resources, and none of that falls into the category of the resources we can actually use. So we came to a bit of problem. Obviously torches, they would work, but means we won't be able to harvest our crops efficiently, and would need a lot of them, which I don't think is going to look very nice. So we came to a second conclusion. If we go to /shop, now this is, I don't know if this is going to work, but we've come over to items. We can get lava for the price of $10 only, which is quite cheap. So we bought ourselves a bunch of lava. What I was thinking is, let's say so there's one there, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. This is the middle one. Now we don't want to do it like straight. So this is the middle of the thingy. We don't want to do it near the edge. We want to see if it works first. So if we do that, I don't know how far it can actually go to the side. Okay, so it stops there. I'll place it again there. But what I want to do, if we place a stair at the end of the lava in which it is hitting, we can then place trapdoor above it to make like a little bridge sort of look. Now if we hit F3 again, you can see our block level. So our light is now gone all the way to 14 where we're currently at. So if we walk over here, so this is where the sky finishes reaching. But as you can see, the block is still 10. The block is 9, and it's only when we get there. So it should reach all the way across. So 10, 9. So this will still work. Then we hit here again, so it will not work on these two middle ones. The question is, does it go all the way to the end as well? It does not. As you can see, we got a 9 there, we got 8, few 7s, and then back to 8. So now we know lava can work. We're just going to mess around with the lava for a bit, and we're going to come up with a nice looking design that could possibly be something. And once we have managed to do that, we are going to be right back. Okay guys, so we're back after finding some sort of light source. Now the lava, it was a bit, yeah, I don't know, just a bit too over the place. So we've managed to use lanterns instead, which I completely forgot existed in the game. However, when we place them on the floor, it grows to like this sort of height. And then when you get to like the block above it, the light source is no longer a level 9. So we've had to make some dangle down, which it's been quite annoying doing that. But now we're just gonna take our sword, we're gonna smack it. So as you can see, it one taps. Now if we break the one below it, yeah. So we only got 1 study, although we technically broke 2. So what we want to do is if we line up here, and all we got to do is fly to the side. Now this is a problem with the dangling ones. So once we get below this height, it should become a lot easier, but for now it's just going to be a tedious process. Now the sword does break pretty quick by the looks of it, and that's our first sword. So we might end up needing to get ourselves unbreaking, but for now we can just make multiple swords. We have iron unlocked, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Wow, these swords really break quick. I ain't even gone through one line. Hopefully soon people start getting to the nether. Once they're in the netherworld, they'll end up selling glowstone, and then we can use glowstone. But bamboo, it's very annoying. I didn't know I needed a light source, so if you do build one for yourselves, make sure you do it in the sunlight, because it's going to make your life a lot easier. Now these actually do grow back pretty fast, so maybe getting ourselves all the way up to advanced in bamboo might not be so hard after all. It's just going to cost us a lot of swords. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button, subscribe with bell notifications turned on, and I'll see you in the next one.